The negativity, Psalm 94:19 is what we standing on right now when I'm filled with cares. Your assurance soothes my soul. Yeah, got me, and I got some of my friends on this track. Listen, payback is a beep. Remember what you did? Tell the children of this. Now it's all coming back on you, but we hit. We ain't falling for the fake news, baby. We choose to trust in the one who's a shelter, food, and guns. We ain't taking no chip in our hand, and we ain't taking no vaccination. Rise above the negativity so you can stand.
Rise above all the negativity. Rise because we're sitting in the heavenlies, right next to the King of Kings. There's about to be a momentum swing. Rise above all the negativity. Rise because we're sitting in the heavenlies, right next to the King of Kings. There's about to be a momentum swing.
There's about to be a momentum swing for the nation of Yahshua. For the nation of Yahshua. Yes, a momentum swing. And I tell you that Yahudah will one again reclaim the throne. Yahudah will one again beat the praises of old. And I brought my friend Mo. Break it down one time.
Yahudah got the keys to the kingdom. Yahudah and the 12 tribes sent by our Redeemer. Yes, sir, there's been declared time to hold the sea raining over the nations. Here we go. That's right, Yahudah want it all back. King coming with the big payback. Sword out his mouth for his enemies attack. Busting out the clouds. And with the kings, with the queens, we redeem. I redeem, we esteem and believe. Yah Elohim. They rain will disappear like a vapor. Did you really think you can overcome my creator? Yes, sir, he said to do a new thing. Manifest the sons and daughters of the king. Have the earth even seen such a thing? It's about to be a momentum swing.
Rise above all the negativity. Rise because we're sitting in the heavenlies, right next to the King of Kings. There's about to be a momentum swing. Rise above all the negativity. Rise because we're sitting in the heavenlies, right next to the King of Kings. There's about to be a momentum swing.
Oh, foolish nation. Did you think Abba Yahuwah would forget his own? Do you think he would forget his own and break his promises? Oh no, this time I have my friend Mainframe. Break it down one time.
Yeah, rise up, yeah, we raising the grain, it's full face. Whole place, cause they raising the cane, it's plain. I'm able with the plenteous rain, and thunderous rain, except that you think it's a game, I can't. My Aki, my Echo, my Mishpat, we blow oats, so bars and multiplying like God quotes. Yo, go to better, yo, they got coats. But that was a different world we living in. Bitter the waters leading the bitter man. But in the battle, thinking what could have been. Shoot to the slaughter, beat to the bitter end. Red in the tour, see where it did, man. Y'all send the sun, call it the middleman. Change the game, Jersey, the metal land. Giants was lost like the battle win.
How y'all doing? Hey, just a friend of mine. How many of y'all got these? These y'all make sure y'all don't forget to charge them up. It was something funny happened probably about a little over an hour ago. Had some big dogs in the yard. 3 big dogs in the backyard. I was gonna go out there. I said, let me go out here and test this thing out. And I approached the dog, and the first dog said, I couldn't get him. I just let him on by. I wasn't expecting that. I just let him on by. The rest of the other 2, they went on by too. And then the Most High showed me that I did the right move, cause think about it. If the dogs ain't aggressive and you attack them, and all the time there's children walking up down the street, I might inadvertently make the dogs aggressive. But y'all make sure y'all, make sure y'all keep these things charged up. Hey, and if it don't be charged, it's heavy. You can knock somebody out with this. Uh-oh. All right, let me get on into it. It was so funny. I had yeah, anyway, let me get on into it. Y'all got any questions? Yeah, I thought about it. I didn't think about it. I went out there. Let me go out here. I'm going to go out here and test this thing out. The dog looked at me, bagged up. I bagged up so he can get by. Anyway, all right, fam. Okay. All right. Let me share this video. Let me just open up with a video. I didn't even hit the electricity part, though. I didn't even hit the electricity. He saw me with the baton. Yeah, I'm gonna charge both of them joints up. Yeah, y'all pretty much know that Nike suspend Kyrie. What does that say? That say they don't care about how, what's best for us. See, it's not our fault. Well, yes, it is. Yes and no. That the heathen took us over here. The reason why I say yes, because the Most High said these things were going to happen if we didn't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. A side effect is us wanting to know who we are. That's you should expect that from a people that's had their whole history erased. You should expect that. But see what these devil is, they want to buck black folks. You don't see them doing nobody else like that. You should ask yourself why. Why can't the Negro know his history, his or her history? Why ain't we allowed to know who we are? Ask yourself, what's all the fuss? Why are we micromanaged? See, once you start reading the Bible, you understand perfectly. You know that Satan is the god of this world. That's in the word. Satan is the god of this world. He has control of the wealth and resources. Okay? If Satan has control of the wealth and resources, and notice how we always poor and destitute. Notice how all these other nations can come over here and get papered up with some wealth, with some money, to set up stores. We've been here this whole time, can't get that. What does that tell you? Who is Satan worried about? Let me find this video. I got another video going on I'm thinking about doing. Let me see here. I should have separated my stuff better than that. I think I'll do it since I showed y'all everything. Here the video here right here. Here the video here right here. I think I'll look for it soon.
Police across the country routinely use bait traps to try to catch thieves in the act. They set up a tempting bike or a car, and then they watch. But in Chicago last week, the tactic backfired.
So y'all see this? Listen, this is live, uncut, unedited. Bait truck.
Charles McKenzie was born and raised in Inglewood in southwest Chicago. So when he saw an unmarked 18-wheeler being parked and reparked around his neighborhood, he knew something was up.
They sent people up with this truck right now.
So this is where you were when you were taking the video with your phone, right?
Yes.
So
now, if black folks is doing that much crime, you don't have to set no trap. If we just as violent and all we want to do is go steal something, you don't have to set up no trucks. You ain't gonna have time to set up no truck. You ain't gonna have time to have a bunch of police waiting to trap a Negro.
You seeing what are you seeing?
As I put up and approached the situation, I saw the officer putting the young man in the car, you know, and I was standing right here, and then I got closer to right here to see what everything was going on. They
Carl Parker, empty Nike truck with Nike boxes in the ghetto.
What Charles caught on video was a new program the police had nicknamed Operation.
Y'all said, why am I using this? Why didn't Nike condemn this? Now, did anybody hear Nike condemning this? I didn't. If y'all heard Nike condemning it, let me know. Did Nike come out and condemn this? So it's all right to set up traps to your main customers and lock them up then. Telling y'all, these devils is all on cold with each other. I didn't think it was. See, if I'm selling something and y'all my main customers, y'all might be facing lawsuits. See what I'm saying? I just want y'all to turn it around and look at it another angle.
Operation Trailer Trap. Police from Norfolk Southern Railways loaded the truck with Nike Air Force One sneakers and Christian Louboutin shoes. 3 people were arrested for theft in what police call a sting, but neighbors call a setup. Chicago PD said they were only brought in to make arrests, and the charges have since been dropped.
Okay, they brought in to make arrests. That don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Why ain't y'all solving them murders around now? I think y'all doing it. Just listen to this video. They're gonna bring that up.
We always suspect that the police stage crime in our area, but we're never able to prove it or document it on film. But this particular time, I knew I got it. Live, uncut. Uncut, people, I got it. Y'all know this script. In the Black community, we're over police and we have the most crime. So you would think if we have the most police in our community, we should have less crime, but that's not the case.
The young boys gonna jump on this boy, they're gonna be in trouble.
The timing of Operation Trailer Trap came right after a weekend in which more than 70 people were shot and at least 12 people died.
So it's up to me and my command staff.
So 70 people were shot over the weekend, and these devils out here with trying to catch thieves. They're not trying to catch shooters. So are they doing the shooting? They trying to catch children, the next generation for the plantation. You play that back for some of y'all.
After a weekend in which more than 70 people were shot and at least 12 people died.
So it's up to me and my command staff to try and repair.
He said 70 people shot, 12 people died. That's the previous weekend. But let's not worry about solving no murder. Let's go lock up some young Negroes. Let me play it back again.
Trailer Trap came right after a weekend in which more than 70 people were shot and at least 12 people died.
So it's up to me and my command staff to try and repair those relationships in the community. And we're making progress.
Police have said that they need the community's help to solve those crimes. But the bait trucks seem to have hurt police's goal to gain the community's trust.
Since the people have seen bait trucks,
Right.
What do you think that's done just around the neighborhood?
Oh man, the antennas have went up like, hey, we can't trust the cops. We can't trust them. Why? Because the cops preach transparency, but you practice something else. In the city of Chicago, we have an 83% murder rate that's unsolved.
83% murder rate unsolved. But ain't no cops getting fired. Now, if I go to work and don't do my job, I'm out the door. But these heathens, they can kill folks, get away with it. They can do all kinds. They can plant drugs and get away with it. Majority of them. You got all these murders unsolved. See, that tells me something. That tells me something. They have no interest in serving these murders. 83% murder and unsolved, but yet you want to go and put a truck in the neighborhood. Who's doing these killings?
That same energy could have been used into finding the criminals, the murderers.
Norfolk Southern says the bait truck operation was aimed at catching people who've been stealing cargo, including guns and ammunition, from a nearby rail yard.
But my whole thing is, if these crimes are happening on your property, why are you bringing it into our community? If you're going to run a sting, be on the freight yard, in y'all yard, and on the railroad tracks. And
let me bring that out. Okay. He's talking about this. If you're going to run a sting on the freight yard. Okay. So they having trouble with people breaking into Norfolk Southern. Okay, if people breaking the law on the train yard, then the police need to be on the train yard. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Company that planted Nike field truck in Chicago said it won't use, but how is the company got that much power to get a semi and ride around a neighborhood and trying to get some poor Negro or some poor person that ain't got no money for no clothes? Huh? You know, kids, you know, people young, people try stuff when they're young. It's a miracle I'm still alive. Okay. All right. The sight of a bait truck filled with Nike shoes in Chicago, Eaglewood neighborhood sparked a public backlash. Okay. Bait truck filled with Nike and Christian Louboutin shoes. I didn't even know what these were, but that's these. That's them shoes. So I guess they're trying to get the male or the female. The male and the female. All right. Okay. Was placed in a poor neighborhood, Chicago. Okay. Y'all that hard up to go arrest somebody. Why don't y'all go to these meth neighborhoods? Why don't y'all go to the suburban? They break laws over there. They can actually pay to get out of jail. I still say it's wrong, but wouldn't it make sense if the police department got to have money, you go to where the money is at? No, we the target, fam. All right. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing about no apology. I think they just taking the heat. Because the streets, they don't own the streets. And the police said they just had to make arrests. Somebody lying. And Nike ain't even come out condemning this because it make Nike look bad. All right? The idea behind bait devices is to lure thieves to arrest them in the process of stealing. Okay, where is the meth trucks at? Where the opioid trucks at? Huh? Where is they riding around with trucks of opioids at? To lure in the meth heads. Huh? They got safe injection sites where, and I'm going to just say it blunt because that's what it is, white junkies can go get high with a doctor on, let me show y'all. They're not everywhere, but they somewhere. Look at them. See, when it was crack, they had a cure for the addict, and it was called prison. But when the complexion of the addict changes, then it's a health issue, and this is what happened. Okay, why ain't the federal government condemning this? What they got? Legalized trap houses. I'm not mad because they're hipping their people. What I'm up, the argument is, why you still got people in prison for crack when they should have had treatment? A lot of us know, I know, those of us was in prison, the majority was not kingpins. Low level. That's what most of everybody in there for. Let me get back over here. Let me finish this video.
Wait on them. They're gonna come. When you pull up a truck, why are you bringing it into our community? If you gonna run a sting, be on the freight yard, in y'all yard, and on the railroad tracks, and wait on them. They're gonna come. When you pull up a truck in front of an impoverished community, and they see that it's an opportunity, come on, who's not gonna take it? These people are in survival mode.
That's crazy. Yeah, they're crazy. They try to set us up in our neighborhood. Yeah, that's what they do, man.
The videos that were posted online prompted so much outrage that Norfolk Southern eventually apologized, saying that they don't plan to use that method in the future.
The railroad police have apologized. And they said
that's another question. How is a railroad company, remember, I'm having flashback, remember right after slavery, they locked our people up, they kidnapped us and made us build their railroads. Here you got a railroad company trying to railroad us into prison. How is they got that kind of power? Something just ain't adding up right. So railroad company got the power to get the police involved and get an 18-wheeler and fill it with just Nikes. I don't even, think about that.
Said that they regret that they made people feel that they couldn't trust police.
Well, let me say this to the railroad, and you can take this message back to them. Are you sorry because you got caught? Or are you really sorry that you should have never done it?
They left a bait truck.
Let me see here. All right. Let's see what I got here. That's that. Well, yeah. Okay, there go to. Let me go back here. That's why you see that woman on that thing. That's the Greek god of victory. Okay. Let me find the order. Here go one article right here. It's the same article. Nike celebrate Greek goddess of victory, but misspell name. Okay. I'm just showing you. I'm not going to read this, but I'm just showing you. It's a reason why they do things. Okay. Now, I did a video a couple days ago. Sold to the Greeks. All right. The word church comes from the word Circe, which is a Greek god. Anyway, y'all check it out. Let me get back over here. All right, that's another video. Let me see what I got. Okay. Now, I just wanted to bring y'all attention to that. This video ain't going to be that long. Might do another one, don't know. Wife might have other plans. Okay, hold on. Wife might have other plans. Let me cut that down. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is another video. Yeah, this is another video. That's all I got, fam. I just wanted to bring that out. Yeah, it's a let me do it another way. Nike. I just want to show y'all that now might be a good time to start severing ties with these spirits. And also the Olympics, all that stuff. Mount Olympus, that's Greek stuff. Okay? Mount Olympus, all that is Greek stuff. They go right into that. They go right into that video I did the other day. Sold to the Greeks. But yeah. Y'all can see that. Let me see. I just want to just show y'all again. Okay? All this stuff. And never forget the Greeks was hanging our babies and killing us and brutalizing us because we didn't want to become Greeks. Okay? That's all right. I just want this video ain't gonna be that long. Shalom, brother Yahuwah King. I'm about done. Yeah, I care nothing about the Olympics. I don't care nothing about their shoes. I don't need that stuff. But I understand people done bought and paid for their stuff, and I understand that. But I stopped 4 or 5 years ago. Shalom, y'all take care.
Gotta thank Yahweh for being the chosen seed of Israel. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Yah and the faith of Mashiach. Oh, yeah. I gotta thank Yahweh for being the chosen seed of Israel. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Yah and the faith of the Mashiach. Oh, yeah. Whoa. I'm here to encourage you, brothers and sisters, trying to paint to you a better picture. Everything I say, I back it up with the scriptures to get you out the matrix. It's been over 400 years of life. You gotta open up your eyes, 'cause there's so many reasons we in captivity. You gotta flee from the heathens. There is hope in our future, even though they trying to do us in. But we live to fight another day. Vengeance is Yah. We'll be praying for Yahuwah. I gotta thank Yahuwah for being the chosen seed of Israel. Here's the patience of the saints. Whoa. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Yah, and the faith of Mashiach. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. I gotta thank Yahweh for being the chosen seed of Israel. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Yah and the faith of the Mashiach. Oh, oh, hey, hey, whoa, whoa, do, do, da, da, da. Do, be, do, be, do, be, do, da, da. Do, be, do, 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 da, da. Do, 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 da, do. Be, do, da, do, 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 da, 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 da. Do, be, do, be, do, 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 da, 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 da. Do, do, do.